cold morning, dust in the sun, old barn doors creaking, another day begun. The mountains are watching, the rails humming low, and the smell of gasoline is the only home I know. I wake before the sunrise, coffee black as coal, boots on the gravel road, grease already in my soul. That old barn garage, full of rust and dreams, every wrench and hammer ain't as broken as it seems. Engines on the table, pieces on the floor, the skyline, some men chase the gold, but I found my freedom in the stories metal told. I got rust on my hands, fire in my bones, engines in my heartbeat, this old road's my home. Rust on my hands, steel in my soul, every broken a man feel whole. My daughter in the doorway, sunlight in her hair, laughing at the radio like the world ain't gotta care. She says, "Daddy, that truck ain't fast enough." Cold beer on the tailgate, sunset burning gold. Friends stop by laughing, stories getting old. But out here in the silence, with the mountains standing tall, you realize a simple life might be the best of all. I got rust on my hands, fire in my bones, engines in my heartbeat, this old road's my home. Rust on my hands, steel in my soul, every broken engine makes a man feel whole. Rust on my hands, rust on my hands. Night falls on the valley, engines finally rest, but tomorrow morning we'll build another dream again. dancing on the floor, old tools hanging on the wall like soldiers from before. Wind through the valley, train rolling slow, and the smell of diesel smoke is the only life I know. This old barn ain't pretty, but it keeps the rain away. Rusty chains and workbench scars from 1,000 yesterdays. This engine waiting silent, like beasts that need to breathe. Every bolt and broken gear is another chance for me. My hands know every corner of this crooked wooden place. Every wrench and hammer swing feels like saving grace. Some men build big cities, some chase fortune and fame, but every broken engine still calls my name. This old bar garage, where the engine breathes, every bolt and hammer is a piece of me. This old bar garage, all in the air, dreams made of iron and a life repaired. My daughter sits by the radio, drawing gears in her notebook lines. Says one day she'll build machines better than all of mine. Sunlight through the rafters, painting gold on chrome. And in that quiet moment, this place feels like home. Neighbors sometimes stop by with a six-pack and a laugh, talking about old Chevys and the good times in the past. This old barn garage, where the engines breathe, every bolt and hammer is a piece of me. This old barn garage, all in the air, dreams made of iron and a life repaired. When the night falls silent and the crickets start their song, I sit out by the toolbox, thinking where we belong. A simple life ain't flashy, but it's honest and it's true. And every bolt I tighten feels like starting something new. This old barn garage, where the engines breathe, every bolt and hammer is a piece of me. This old barn garage, under my Train rolling through the valley, moonlight on the steel. Tomorrow morning early, another dream to build. Sliding low behind the hills, barn doors closing slow and still. Grease on my hands, dust on my boots. Evening humming like an old blues tune. The railroad singing somewhere far, like a tired old steel guitar. Another engine finally breathing after fighting all damn day. Tools still warm upon the table, but the work is put away. I wipe the oil from my knuckles, throw a rag across the sea. That old pickup waits beside me like a friend that never leaves. Wind through the tall grass whispering low, mountain shadows stretching slow. Some men chase a crowded town, some chase money spinning round, but peace shows up when the sun goes down. Cold beer after sundown, grease still on my skin. Another quiet evening, and let the night begin. Cold beer after sundown, stars above the barn. This simple kind of living is where the strong hearts are. My daughter laughing by the porch light, her homework scattered on the floor. She says, "Dad, you work too hard sometimes." I smile and crack one more. Neighbors rolling down the dirt road, stopping by with stories old, talking engines, rusting highways, watching purple skies unfold. Crickets playing rhythm tonight underneath that fading light. Cold beer after sundown, grease still on my skin. Another quiet evening, let the night begin. Cold beer after sundown, stars above the barn. This simple kind of living is where the strong city lights or sirens, just the whisper of the breeze. And when my girl grows older and this barn turns old and gray, I hope she still remembers how we lived our simple days. Makes a working man strong. Bottle empty on the tailgate, stars lighting up the land. Tomorrow brings another engine and another dream to mend. Even when across the fields, dust rolling off the wheels, old pickup rumbling down the road like a tired but faithful soul. The railroad singing somewhere near, stealing thunder in my ear. Little boots kicking on the dashboard, radio playing soft and low. She's singing every word she knows from a song I heard years ago. Sunlight dancing through her hair, golden like the harvest air. And in that moment, rolling slow, I swear the whole world glows. Every mile that truck keeps rolling feels like time slipping away. One day she'll drive these roads alone, chasing dreams of her own. But tonight, she's right here next to me. Little girl in the passenger seat, singing songs off the radio beat. Wind through the windows, wild and free. That's the kind of life for me. Little girl in the passenger seat, laughing like the world's complete. Every mile down this dusty street is a memory we keep. I just smile and drive along, letting her voice fill the song. Little girl in the passenger seat, singing songs off the radio beat. Wind through the windows, wild and free. That's the kind of life for me. Little girl in the passenger seat, laughing like the world's complete. Every mile down this dusty street is a memory we keep. Chasing cities far away, but I hope she hears this engine sound and remembers these old days where the mountains watched us drive and the rails ran side by side. Little girl in the passenger seat, singing songs off the radio beat. Wind through the windows, wild and free. That's the kind of life for me. Little girl in the passenger seat, laughing like the world's complete. Every mile down this dusty street is a memory we keep. Sun fading behind the hills, engine humming soft and sweet. Just a dad and a dream, and a girl in the passenger seat. From a gravel road, sun burning low and gold. Train whistle cutting through the air like a challenge. We both know that old pickup coughing smoke, but it still got a heart to spare. She jumped inside a passenger seat, backpack flying to the floor. Says, Daddy, that train's coming fast. I grin and push the pedal more. Wind screaming through the open glass, radio shaking on the dash. Rails shining in the afternoon, train. Sound of steel and gravel flying around. She throws her hands up in the air like the world ain't pulling us down. And neighbors waving from the fields, watching us blaze through the hill. The train thundering like a storm, but our wheels are turning steel. Sunlight flashing on the rails like fire across the land. Days she'll be grown and gone, chasing cities far away. But I hope she hears a train go by and remembers these old days where the road was free and the sky was white. Run the truck against the train, laughing through the summer rain. Dust and thunder side by side, two wild hearts on a country ride. Run the truck against the train, hear that old engine strain. Win or lose, we feel the same, running wild against that train. Old barn door creaking, cold beer breathing, night wind rolling through the field. Hammer still ringing, engine still singing, steel and sweat beneath my heel. Like a dream in my hands, and the rail line hums through the valley tonight like a heartbeat rolling through steel and light. Lands on the rail line, fire in the dark, she still says a prayer, and the iron wheels cry through the midnight blue, like the long road whispering what a man must do. Lanterns on the rail line, fire in the dark, engines keep rolling like a stubborn heart. Cold beer on the workbench, moon above the hill. Life ain't perfect, but it's mine, and always will. Skies, but she'll remember these quiet nights, the barn light glowing, the engines roar, her old man dreaming behind that workshop door. Dust on the road, sun going down where the red sky glows. Red line running side by side. That midnight train is my only rival tonight. Oil on my boots, hands still black, hammer and steel still on my back. School bell rang down fast, like the wind through these plains. But tonight she's still waiting by those rails. And when she laughs, when I pull up slow, that's the only race I'll ever need to win. Race the train home through the valley tonight. Iron thunder in the fading light. Beer on ice, but my heart runs first. A father's love is a beautiful curse. Dust settles slow on the gravel road. She jumps in the sea, and we ride back home. Old porch light glowing, amber in and dark. Dust roll quiet, but a father's heart sparks. Barn door swinging, tools on the wall. Night wind whispering through the valley call. Grease on my fingers, steel in my hand. Engines half breathing, like half-built plans. Radio murmur, low and slow, blues through a speaker from years ago. Every mile I drive, every bowl I chew, ain't about money, it's about not losing you. Porch light, daughter, shining through the night. Little star waiting at the end of every fight. Dust on the highway, iron in my hand. That little lamb makes a king of any man. School bag swinging, boots on the step. The tired old truck ain't beaten yet. She laughs like thunder, soft but strong, like summer wind in an old blue song. World keeps turning fast and wild, but time stands still. she smiles. Porch light daughter, shining through the night. Little star waiting at the end of every fight. Someday she'll ride beyond these hills, but the smell of oil and the barn lights still will live somewhere inside her soul, like a dusty road that leads her home. Porch light daughter, shining in the dark. Every lonely mile leads me to that spark. Porch light burning, soft and low. That's the only home I'll ever know. Cabs flying, neon buzzing loud, engines wide open, smoke like a cloud. Boots on gravel, laughter in the shed. Saturday sinners with grease instead of bread. King valley, red line hung, old barn standing where the dreams come from. Scars, heart full of flame, engines and steel build my name. Dust in my lungs, thunder in veins, working man's glory, working man's pain. Life ain't diamonds, life ain't gold. It's a road of iron and a story told. I'm in dust blues, run through my veins, smoke in the sky, thunder in the chains. Yeah, I built this life with sweat and truth, a man's whole story in iron and dust blues. In iron and dust blues. Yeah. Train keeps rolling across the plain, old truck racing through the rain, little girl laughing in the passenger seat. That's the only victory I'll ever need. Yeah. Iron and dust blues, singing loud tonight. If the rails keep humming and the fields stay wide, I'll keep turning wrenches till the day I die. Iron and dust blues, let the hammer rain. Yeah. Steel and thunder, hear the valley sing. A daughter dream and a road that's true, that's the sound of life. Iron and dust blues. Train fades away, workshop door closes, amp humming softly, night in